Hello, beautiful people. I am back. Okay. Now, my husband earlier today, he was having a good day, fantastic day, wonderful, beautiful day. And his service dog, the kettle dog, is right there. And here goes mine. Hi there, baby. He's barking a little bit. He hears all these noises going on out here. Well, my husband wanted a piece of his cake earlier. That's fine. Got him a piece of his cake. And I was feeling a little hungry, so I was like, well, let me make some soft tacos. I asked him, because I know my husband, get in there. Go on. Go. Go. And because I know that he has acid reflux. And I was like, do you want something else to eat? He goes, well, what are you making? I said, some soft tacos. And he goes, yeah. And I was like, well, I won't put anything in there that's spicy or anything. We'll just add that to our own soft tacos individually. But I did season it up a little bit. So he started eating. He ate 2 of them. And then he was like pointing towards the garbage can. I was like, oh, maybe he's done, or maybe he's going to throw up, because of his acid reflux from eating something sweet to something a little bland on the food. I thought maybe it was too much for him. So, and then he was shaking his head no. And I was like, I looked at him again. I was like, John, are you choking? And then he started shaking his head yes. I was like, oh crap. So my second oldest son snatched him up, and when he did that, he goes, I don't know how to do the Heimlich. I said, that's how you do it. I talked him through it, and yes, people, I am basic life support certified. Plus a few other things. I can perform CPR, I can do the Heimlich maneuver, I can pack a wound, I can apply a tourniquet, blah blah blah, a dressing, whatever. I know what I'm doing, and I do have my certification on it. So he starts doing the Heimlich maneuver up on him. I'm calling 911. I'm setting everything up on speaker. I got the phone down. I'm doing it to my husband also. The Heimlich maneuver. We get this all done and everything. He's spitting up some of his food. It's all over the floor and everything. I was like, oh good Lord. Well, the paramedics showed up and everything. He said at first that he didn't want to go to the hospital, but then he was like, yes, I want to go. So he gets out there to the gurney, but the paramedic and I, we were talking for a minute or two, and he goes, every time he goes out there to the hospital, what are they telling him? I said, at Seton Hospital, the ER doctors are telling him he is having seizure activity in the area of his brain where he's had his previous strokes at. I said, number one, I don't believe it's seizure-like activity because the service dog is not alerting him to it. And she gives several hours in advance. Last one that he was actually, darn train is loud, that she actually gave an alert to, it was 15 hours before it actually happened. And she knows what she's doing. And she'll turn around, when he's laying down on the floor, she'll do deep pressure therapy for him. And I tell you what, this train is just loud this evening. And it's still loud. Oh my God, I'm more than like almost a mile away from the tracks. Almost. Not quite. Go about 3/4 of a mile. It is just loud. And I'm freezing too out here. Oh my goodness. Shh, train. Quiet. Quiet. Okay. Now I can talk a little bit. So, she'll get the warning signs. She'll alert him. She'll alert me. She knows what to do. Once the seizure does come on, she knows what she's doing. So, but these aren't seizures. I'm telling you, it's not. I don't care what this ER doctor is saying up there at Seton Hospital. He's full of boo-boo. It is not a seizure. And I don't know what it is. But his primary care physician thinks that is, get down. She 100% believes it's a blood clot somewhere up in his body. Somewhere. It could be in his legs. It could be in his lungs. It could be in his heart. It could be up in his neck. It could be anywhere up in his body, and it's causing him to have these episodes. He does see a new neurologist, because the one that he's seeing right now is not specialized in cases like this, just in for strokes and seizures. But this one that he sees in January is specialized in cases that are not the normal, the more odd of the cases. And we'll see if this... What are you... Hang on for a second, people. What are you doing? I thought there was a spider or something up against the house. I was about ready to freak out. So, because he was jumping up against the side of the house, I'm like, oh, no, what are you doing? No, he was just jumping, just to jump. So, darn livestock guardian dog, my LGD. But it's something going on. I don't know what it is, but it's primary care physician. She absolutely does believe it's a blood clot. And I'm starting to lean more towards what she believes it is. And here it is, almost 9 o'clock at night, and it is so bright out here still. It is bright out here. That's okay. That's alright by me. I don't care. But my husband had passed out while the Heimlich was being used for him. Get off my dang foot there. Just because I walk on the bottom doesn't mean you walk on the top. So, and he regained consciousness like 5, 6, maybe 7 seconds later. But they got him up on the gurney and everything. He was fine. He was talking. He's breathing on his own. He's very hoarse right now with his talking. His throat's going to be scratched up for a while. But other than that, he's doing good. But this is only for his safety to go to the hospital. And I'm still calling BS up on the emergency room doctor. It's seizure activity where he's in the part of his brain where he's had those previous strokes. No, it's not. He's never had seizure activity in that part of his brain before. And his seizure alert dog... Quiet. Quiet. No, sir. No. You're a livestock guardian dog. Don't be barking. No. So, Well, that's what his breed does. They will bark a lot. And I mean a lot. It's annoying, but that's what they do. So, but you sound like a scaredy cat when you bark like that and kind of jump back. Grow a pair. I know you ain't got them anymore, but grow a pair. Like the coyotes would really take you seriously. I know I wouldn't. So, but I don't know what's going on. I really don't. And the paramedic and I, we were talking about that. And he agrees with me, and he definitely does agree with his doctor. His possibility of blood clots somewhere up in his body. So, but I ain't gonna stand out here much longer. I'm freezing. It's cold. What do you expect? It's November 22nd. It's freezing. Alright, beautiful people. I shall talk to y'all later. Bye.